Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, vancouverislandpsychic.com. This is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, March 17th to Sunday, March 23rd, 2014. And I just wanted to quickly point out that my website is currently under construction, so there aren't a lot of updates that are happening there. So feel free to join me on my Facebook group, and you can find me at facebook.com/Heavenly Messenger. And at some point during the week this week, I'm going to do a special energetic clearing. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be for. It's all going to be dependent on what seems to be happening at the time. And the way that I do these is you comment or like the post. You don't have to like the page, just to let me know that you want to receive the healing energy benefits. In the past, we've done energy clearing around romantic relationship, and we've done a lot with financial abundance. So if you're wanting some help clearing some blocks, feel free to go and check out the page. I'll probably be posting sometime on Wednesday. Alright, so this week we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle cards. And your crystal choices for the week are carnelian, citrine, and apatite. So again, that's carnelian, citrine, and apatite. So we'll move these guys out of the way, and we'll give the cards a shuffle. And we're going to ask our angels what messages they have for us this week to help keep us balanced, healthy, and moving in a positive direction. All right. So the first card is for Monday and Tuesday, and the message that's coming up is playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. And this actually is part of the reason that I chose this deck. The energy for the last couple of weeks has been really heavy, and now it's time to break free. And so that energy is really coming forward on Monday and Tuesday. It's really important to make sure you're taking time to have fun, to play. It's time to let go of the drama, let go of the worries. Don't worry about what's happening in your life, and just take some time out to play and have fun. Because as we do that, we automatically lift our energy and our vibration, and that helps to put us back into sync with the universal synchronicities of everything that's happening, and it helps to bring things in. It helps to bring in the things that we've been manifesting. So make sure you're getting out with friends this week. The energy and concentration is really on play, laughter, and having fun. Looking at Wednesday and Thursday, the card that comes up is Father Healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And so one of the messages that's coming up with this is healing around family in general, healing around the relationships that you have with men, whether you're a woman or a man. And this can also have to do with how you see things from a romantic perspective within your romantic lives as well. So Wednesday and Thursday, there's a bit of healing work that's coming up, so don't be surprised if you're triggered by things that have happened in the past, particularly within relationships with men, and just know that this is coming up so that it can be released, and ask your angels for help with this. And the most important thing is to not become involved in the drama of what's happening, but to allow yourself to kind of pull back from the situation, see it for what it is, as a learning opportunity, and allow yourself to move forward. And the other thing that's just kind of popping in is this is not only related to healing around your father, but there's also some mother healing that's coming up Wednesday and Thursday as well. So, oh, and also, if you have a parent who has crossed over, they're going to be very strongly with you through Wednesday and Thursday of this week. So pay attention to little signs that may come. I'm seeing images of like little feathers falling for people. They're showing me a lot of coins, a lot of dimes and pennies. So being aware of that, if you've had a parent cross over, they're coming and visiting you through the middle of this week, which is really awesome. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message that's coming through is to set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So the message that's coming up with this is it feels like actually we have some things that are shaking up Wednesday and Thursday, and it looks like it's bringing to light some situations that we're experiencing in our lives currently. And so the message that's coming up around Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is pay attention to what's happening. Yes, there's releasing work that's happening with resolving issues that, you know, are no longer or no longer need to be affecting your life, and that's going to start prompting change come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So really make sure that in all areas of your life, you're not in a situation where you're settling because you think that this is the best that you can have. If you're unhappy within a situation, it's time to start making changes. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're really starting to see the energy of that. And there's also a lot of deservingness issues that are coming up with this as well. So if this is something that you have been working with or struggling with, know that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're going to be experiencing a fair amount of breakthrough with that. And that there are changes that are coming. So really make sure that you're setting your intentions as high as possible. All right, let's take a look at our crystals. So the first one is for carnelian. So for people who chose carnelian, break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. So the big thing that's coming up for you guys this week is that it's time to let go of limiting thought beliefs, limiting ideas, situations that feel like you're constantly fighting against them and working against them. It's time to let them go. Particularly if this is something that you are, or an area of your life where you're very passionate about it. And there's a lot of romantic relationship information that's coming up for this as well. So for anybody who's chosen carnelian, if you're having difficulties within your love life, within your romantic relationship, take a look at the situation realistically, and if it's not a situation you're happy with, now is the time to be making change. It's not necessarily that you are leaving the situation that you're in, but that there are changes that need to be happening. And this is true of any situation in your life. It's really important that you are following your passion, and it's time to really be paying attention to your desires and what it is that you want. So message for you guys this week is that there's change that's coming, especially in areas of your life where there's passion. Or should be passion. For the people who chose citrine, the message that's coming up for you is wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So there's a feeling of patience coming up for you guys. I'm feeling the energy to really kind of get going. There's this need, this drive to kind of say, hey, I want to get this done. And the message that's coming up for you is that now is not the time. Put your energy and concentration into other things, into other areas of your life. But now is not the time for action. Now is not the time for change. The other thing that's coming up is citrine is such a powerful crystal when it comes to clearing. So take this opportunity where things aren't happening, perhaps where you're wanting them to be clearing and letting go of energies in other areas of your life. All right, and for the people who chose apatite, the message that's coming up for you is that it's time to move on. It's time to let go of the old, worn out, so that the new can come in. And so it feels like there are a lot of situations in your life, or no, actually, hold on. There is one big situation in your life, and it feels like this is something that you've been wrestling with back and forth and tossing and turning with it. And the message that's coming up is that it's time to move on from this situation. And so this is coming up in a couple of different ways. One, it could be that it's time to completely let go of this situation, to move on and to be looking for something else. The other thing that's coming up with this is that it's time to let go of the limiting beliefs within this situation. And it feels like there's the potential for a lot of change and big and drastic change within this area of your life, and it's time to be realistically looking at that and be making changes with it. I'm also feeling the need to be calling on a lot of energetic support because it feels like there may be people around you who are not completely supportive of making the change that you're wanting to make. So be sure that you're calling on your angels and your guides and asking them for help. But also with this situation, it feels like there's just a lot that's going on with it, and it's more than we can get into right now. But know that the situation has provided all of the learning experience that you can possibly get from it, and it's time to allow something new to come in. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com, and don't forget to check out my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/heavenlymessenger, and this week, probably around Wednesday, we'll be posting some sort of energetic clearing and boosting, so be sure to come and like and comment on that link. Thanks so much for joining me. Wishing you a fabulous week.